Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Mentos Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, episode 7 if I recall correctly. Let's do another random run, let's see what we get here. It's gonna be Cain again. Well, the game gave us a rather crappy Cain run last time, and this time it's starting off with Box of Spiders. It's a box of spiders. Is Cain just going to be like our unlucky character, the character that we never want to roll because he always ends up with unlucky items? Is that going to happen? Okay, that was very stupid damage to take, let's be honest here, but it's still the first floor, no chance of a deal with the devil anyway. That gave us 4 spiders that time. I am impressed, box of spiders. You are in fact a box of spiders. I still enjoy that item description way more than I would think I would. Like, it's so simple of a joke, but it works so well. I thought I just saw a tinted rock, I did not. Now I feel rather silly for going back in that room when it's Curse of the Maze and that could have teleported me all the way across the map. Widow could be a pain to fight because we have low damage right now, but all things considered, Widow is not that hard of a boss fight. It's just a matter of recognizing when it's gonna jump, when she's gonna jump, and kind of drawing her into killing her own creations when possible. Oh god. Don't you dare die to Widow. Don't you dare. Widow is one of the easiest bosses you could ask for at this point in the game. There we go. And kill these 2 little nubs, kill the spiders attached to them. And we have a little bit of breathing room now, so let's just take this guy out and get the pentagram. Okay. So, I'm actually going to use a bomb to get this black heart, because that's going to help us on the next floor to encourage our chances of a deal with the devil. Pentagram is a very good early pickup. To be honest with you, it is a pretty decent damage upgrade, and it is definitely something that picked up on the first floor isn't bad. And then we end up with Brother Bobby. Like, really? Really, game? Followers ahoy! There's our health filled back up, thanks to the rainbow poop. Rainbow poop sounds like a... I don't even know. But it definitely sounds like it could be something like a very, very happy, but like, grossly happy band. Like, think of songs like, I can't see me loving nobody but you. And then think of it like filled with poop and other stuff like that, poop and vomit and all that. And it does create kind of a clear imagery of what could be expected from a band called Rainbow Poop. Oh. No. It's not worth the risk of getting flight, going down to half a heart. I've been playing better since that first run, but you know, we also had Mom's Knife from floor 1 on that last run. And that kind of impacts things for the positive in terms of your ability to succeed. So, you know, do I really want to go down to playing as if I'm playing the Lost on the 2nd floor just for flying? Not particularly. And it's probably a good thing because, as you can tell, we did not get another Spirit Heart drop at any given point. So we would have been going down to the next floor with just a half heart. And that's never very safe. By skipping that, we also increase our chances for a deal with the Angel, which could potentially lead to us picking up Godhead, which has quickly become one of my favorite items just because it synergizes real coolly with a lot of stuff. Tears down, oh great. I miss the days when Cain was guaranteed good pills. I greatly miss them. It's what made Cain one of the better characters to play as in the original. Like, my personal who I like to play with list for the original Isaac was probably D6 Isaac, followed by followed by Judas, and then Cain. Cain was right up there near the top. In this one, not so much. We got our Spirit Heart back, we're going to preserve our chance for deal with the Angel a little bit better. I feel like deals with the Angel are much more likely to spawn on consecutive floors than deals with the Devil. Like, usually if you get a deal with the Devil and you don't have Goat Head, you're not going to get one on the next floor. I feel like with, if you pass up on a deal with the Devil, you still have a decent chance of getting a deal with the Angel on the very next floor. Let's head down here first. Satanic Bible is definitely a much, much better item than the Box of Spiders. It is not a Box of Spiders, but it is health regen, consistent health regen, and in a way it is a damage up because that health regen is going to cause damage to enemies when you get hurt. God damn it, Greedhead. Oh. Let's go in here, we're gonna fight the Husk. He should be easy with the damage up we got from Pentagram. I don't think Flatworm actually affects anything. I could be wrong on that, but... Of course, after saying he should be easy, I immediately took a hit. That's just par for the course. Another hit. Let's not take any more, please. Oh my god! Really? Really, Spider? Well, I blew it on that one. Easy boss fight that didn't go so hot. Coin purse, no thank you. Piggy bank, also no thank you. Let's quickly head up here. We're gonna check out the curse room. After we check out the rooms next to it to make sure we'll have enough health. Because, you know, I'm mad because I'm bad. Okay. Don't pick up that heart yet because we're going to want it after the curse room. You can sneak in between those fires, but given the fact that I wanted a chance of the Spirit Heart and I had bombs, there was no reason to. And what's in here? This is... It does make me a little bit disappointed that I didn't take the Guppy item on the first deal with the Devil, because we would have a pretty good chance of becoming Guppy if I had. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still doing, like, surprisingly low damage. And I know I've only gotten one damage affecting item, which was the pentagram, but I feel like I would be doing more by now. Yeah, down to the next floor. Hopefully we'll make something happen. Hopefully. We can keep our fingers crossed, right? There go our flies from Guppy's head. We have a black heart back. Well, that sucked. Usually he turns around before he actually runs into you like that. God damn it, bats. My lord. Why am I so bad? Usually good. Maybe it's just because I had a lot of very OP runs last night, so I'm not used to playing with less damage. That was risky, that could have killed me. Oh. Okay. I would like to destroy the bat before I worry about the turrets. These guys are the most annoying new enemy added in Rebirth. And not because they're difficult, because you just have to wait so long to make anything happen with them. Like, they're even more finicky about popping their heads up than the grounded turrets are. And that's saying a lot, because those guys were annoying on their own, right? Am I a wizard? Why, no. No, I'm not a wizard. You know what, that's actually less painful as Kane than it is as pretty much any other character. Okay, Nod Leaf. I can live with that. I could use some damage, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna use my other 6 cents to play this man right here. Full health, okay. Bad trip. Naturally. Pretty Fly is useful. Explosive Diarrhea is a bunch of bombs. Which doesn't really affect me one way or the other. Yeah, eat it, worm. I do want this key. So now, of course, there are many items I could get that I could invoke cheese strats with at this point. Now that we have Nod Leaf. Which is actually rather entertaining to do, but it does take a very long time. The Hollow. Okay. This is one of the easier bosses you could face on the Catacombs. Just have to predict his movements well. There we go, and we get a Tears Up and a deal with the devil. For Ghost Baby. No thank you, there was a nickel in there that I just walked out on. Because I reacted too quickly. I am not a smart man. Not a smart man at all. A little bit of extra damage has us killing spiders in one hit, that's a big plus. A little bit of speed up. Kane does not need speed up, to be honest. It's probably more likely to get me hurt than anything. Tears down pill! Yay! Oh wait, that other thing. Screw you. So to the boss room we go, to go down to the next floor where hopefully we might end up with a deal with the angel. Maybe, if we're lucky. Please? If you're not gonna give me any good devil items, you could at least give me an angel room. Good, I took out the only one that was actually a threat. The rest fell easily afterwards. We gotta deal with the conga lines. Or the human centipedes, depending on how you look at it. There we go. Golden key is nice, as is that extra spirit heart. especially when we go into a room immediately afterwards full of masks and with 2 masks and hearts, who I was gonna say are pretty well bound to do damage to me. It is very, very rarely that I get through a room involving those enemies that does not involve me taking damage. These guys not nearly as bad. Okay, this is a hell room. This is not a room that I want to be in. I hate this room and everything in it. It is lowering my range, it is making it hard to stay in one position to hit these guys. You know what? Fine. Just die. Fuck this room. Why so many greed heads? I hate the greed heads. Everyone hates the greed heads. This is just the greed floor, apparently. The sheer number of hanged men and greed heads that we've had. It's rare to get a floor like that. Say that much. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Eat it. Oh god. There's our boss. I don't think we've been to the item room or the shop on this floor, although we've seen the shop. But let's go fight war. Not a war, just war in general. You know, every time I think of the Four Horsemen, I can't help but think of the book Good Omens. I forget who it's by offhand, and that makes me really disappointed that I'm making this reference and not giving the exact author. But essentially it's a story of the Antichrist is born, but instead of being given to the satanic family he's supposed to be given to, he is given to like a good, like, caring family, and it ends up where he becomes this very, very nice regular kid, and the Horsemen of the Apocalypse start riding because it's supposed to be the end times. A couple of, like, an angel and a demon are, you know, who are both agents on Earth, are kind of spending time talking to each other, trying to see how things are going to go. And all of a sudden, and when things start getting out of hand, you know, there's this whole, like, complex story that's evolving. This biker gang joins up with the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, start choosing really strange names, like the one dude calls himself Grievous Bodily Harm. It's just a really comical and fun book. It's one of my all-time favorites for sure. And if you've never heard of it or read it, I highly recommend it. If you have heard of it or read it, then yeah, I hope you enjoyed it too, because I really like that book. Oh, we have a gold key, so we might as well do this. I forgot about that for a moment. 2 bombs and a key for a bomb. That's not bad. Kill the spiders, kill the spiders, kill the spiders. I guess I'm trying to be Elmer Fudd. More black hearts, more monies. That was kind of funny. Whee! Bobblehead! This is not looking like it's going to be a boss rush run. Oh, fine. Oh wait, that's not what I thought it was. That was Kane's other eye. Yeah, that's right. That's right, I unlocked all of you. It seems kind of fitting, I guess, to pick up Kane's other eye on a Kane run. I mean, this is a terrible, terrible run from an item standpoint, but Kane's other eye seems fitting. I feel like it should have some kind of special synergy for being used with Kane. one more penny I could buy Pandora's box, which I think is actually very good on this floor. Oh, this is just 4 spirit hearts, which, I mean, 7 cents for 4 spirit hearts is pretty good. It's just, I thought it was the, I guess I had to mix up with the Caves 1 where you get 2 boss items. If you didn't know, Pandora's box actually works on a floor-by-floor function. So each floor has a certain payout from it. There's a couple of floors, I think it's on the catacombs / caves, that give you like 2 boss items. There are, if you use it on the cathedral, you get a guaranteed angel room item. If you use it on the chest, you get on Sheol, you get a guaranteed devil room item. The biggest thing to remember is that if you use it on the chest or the dark room, you get nothing. Which I guess is somewhat fitting with the myth of Pandora's box, but it's still kind of like a slap in the face, like, oh, I got this item late, and now it's completely useless. So we got Sissy Longlegs, not exactly a great item, but not a terrible one either. It's gonna get some consistent spider spawns. Owie. I was gonna say, don't pick up that battery yet, because we want to grab that after we use the Satanic Bible. You know what, a bomb and a key for the gold chest, we'll take it. Yes! We can fly, although now we can't play that demon beggar. If we went to fight Mom right now, we might be able to do the boss rush. But I think... let's go for it. Oh, I lost the Eternal Heart. No! Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for this. There's no way we're gonna kill her in time. I am now very disappointed with this decision. I knew that we would be tough on time. I didn't think we would be this tough on time. I definitely should have gone to the shop before we went in here, got on the charge, and then used the battery on the Satanic Bible. There's a lot that I should have done that I didn't because I wanted to try for the boss rush. And I think that's part of the best thing about the boss rush, is it forces you to play in ways that you wouldn't normally to see if you can get there. And I like that about it. It's just when you fail, you're kind of like, oh, I made a terrible decision. You know what, screw you, Mom, I'm killing you with the ball of bandages. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Polaroid isn't, you know, all that useful, but we might as well take it to the chest. Honestly, I would like to get some darkroom runs in too, but the darkroom is significantly harder than the chest. Like, a very, very significant degree harder than the chest. And so I would prefer to save that for when we have a run going that I think is actually capable of beating the darkroom. Which we have not yet in quite some time. Well, actually that Maggie run would have been, but that one was just kind of... I took the picture before I even had a second to think about it. Otherwise I probably would have taken the negative. There's one thing that has been talked about, I think, a whole lot by people, is the fact that when it comes to the Polaroid negative spawn, it's very easy to be standing where one of them spawns during the mom fight and end up picking it up before you know what you're doing, or before it really has a chance to register what you're going to be taking, which can be a little bit frustrating because, you know, like last run, I would have probably taken the negative, but because it was because I was standing where the Polaroid spawned, I didn't really get an option. Use that. Use that again. I didn't quite go low enough. But we're still alive. We got this. We aren't gonna die in the cathedral again. Just because our damage sucks and we don't have much augmented, I'm not gonna let it happen. Just die. Whew. I so transformed in time. Oh, a battery drop there. I wish I had known that was gonna happen. Skolek's not really a boss where Tanuki suit will come in handy. I'm sorry, Nod Leaf. But we can do some damage to him. Maybe. I swear Skolex's weak spot got harder to hit. And by extension he's a harder boss, not because he's actually any more difficult, but because he's a pain to actually land any damage on. He also very rarely sticks his tail in the air, and waves like he just don't care. Got a little bit of damage in that time. Really, game? No deal with the devil, no deal with the angel, despite no red heart damage on the floor. Nor on the boss, of course, naturally. And on top of it, you give me Pageant Boy. Wow. Just freaking wow. It's gambling time. So we got Scatole. I mean, guess it's not really the worst thing that we could have got. Come on. Couple of Spirit Hearts is actually nice. I would like some red hearts I can easily play that Demon Beggar with, but... Thank you! Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh. Polycephalus, you say? This could take a while. Well, one down. I believe Kane's other eye just took out the other Diglett. Good. Well done, room. I don't know how I just killed Gertie Jr. and the gurgling so fast. Thank you, contract from below, for doubling all my drops. It's still taking us 2 hits to kill Poops. Still taking us 2 hits to kill Poops. It's one of those runs. The fluctuation is strong tonight. First we had that Kane run where we ended up dying on the Cathedral with really low health. Then we had a Maggie run where we got Mom's Knife on the first item room, we got Abaddon, and we were pretty much an unstoppable death machine. And now we've got a Kane run where we're barely holding our head above water. And, doing, you know, not so great damage. But better than it could be. Let's use that. Let's come back here, get this battery, use that. We will pop the Devil card for the Mom's Heart boss fight. Or It Lives, I should say. My range is still super low as well. It's always good. By good, I mean terrible. Everything is terrible. Well, this fight is going decently well so far. Eat it, It Lives. Eat it! The brimstone while the tears are still on the screen was actually rather difficult to dodge, but we made it happen. If we had a D6, we could get an Angel Room item here. We don't have a D6, so we're just going to go for some Spirit Hearts from the Fires, of which we get 0. Thanks, game. Thanks a whole bunch. Turn into Tanuki and then teleport, you say? Well, let's go. See if we can make this happen this time. Kane has given us our rough runs of the week. Couple more keys. We got some fatties here that we can take out pretty easily. It was taking longer than expected, but they're gonna be dead soon. I am gonna take a risk and go in this curse room. Thanks for the goat head. Past the floors where deals with the devil can actually spawn. Thanks, game. Oh, this is gonna go poorly, isn't it? This is gonna go very poorly. Very quickly. We got a champion octo-directional shooter. Range up! We finally got our first range upgrade of the game, everyone! Kane playing with base range until the Cathedral. At least I think it was base range. We might have gotten some item that had range as well as some other effects that I just forget, but I feel like that was the first time we've gotten an actual range upgrade, which is hilarious and horrible. And we're being helped a lot by our suite of orbitals here. I said in that one very crazy, you know, long drawn-out Isaac fight we had, that having a full suite of orbitals seems much better in this game than in the original Isaac. And I think we're continuing to show that here. The question is, will it be enough to get us through the Isaac boss fight itself, or are we going to be rather tight on that front? we had Guardian Angel, I would feel a lot more confident. You know what? Yeah, let's get Steam Sale for the umpteen stores we're gonna find. So far on the Cathedral, we have gotten the Goat Head and the Steam Sale. 2 items that are literally useless by the time you're on the Cathedral. I don't really know if Flatworm actually has any effect other than flattening out your shots a bit. But I'm going to stick with it over the cartridge, because the cartridge I have never had actually activate for me. So, I think it makes sense to stick with this. Hopefully our boss is up here. Stupid homing shot dudes. Of course we could cheese Isaac, don't get me wrong. While the bandages would do a decent amount of damage to him. Let's play it safe for now. Let's play it safe. Apologies for real quick pulling out my phone. Just had a message to respond to real quickly. Now's our time to actually fight. The phase that we can cheese is over. Up this way. I think at this point we've got this pretty well in hand. I think I dodged right into that shot. Oh god. Our health is dropping, but what the hell tears are hitting me? So he was just firing out afterwards. Got it. Usually by the time I fight and beat Isaac, he doesn't really do much in the third phase other than beams of light. But we made it. We survived. We're in the chest. Let's see if we can pull this off. Maggie's bow, the bean, Mom's wig, and Mom's mascara. Eyeshadow, sorry. Oh, well, I mean, we're kind of like Mom right now. It's kind of the look we got going on. We got her, you know, eyeshadow on. Holy crap, Pestilence! You just like hyper shot that at me. I didn't even have time to move before it hit. Why are you shooting so fast? You dick! Stop that! Ouchies. Please kill Pestilence. Thank you. War is the more dangerous, but Pestilence is the more unpredictable. Because sometimes his shots are very easy to discover, sometimes they hit you from out of nowhere. They just kind of appear and you're in pain. There's no shame on dying on the chest, but I would rather not die on the chest. Well, it's looking like I might die on the chest. Okay, that helps. Gertie is very easy to fight. Although charm tears make Gertie more difficult. Because you don't know exactly where her shots are going to go all the time. Oh yeah, I forgot about Scatoli. I don't even need to worry about those things. Or not, because that fly still wanted to kill me? Isaac's Tears. Oh man, great item right there. The Book of Shadows we may want to bring with us to the Blue Baby fight for after we move out of Cheese territory. Isaac's Tears is just, outside of very few situations, Isaac's Tears is pretty much garbage tier. And by the way, I should add, this is the 4th time we are fighting the Haunt on this run, as the only enemy in the room. He was our first boss. Or no, it's not. No, that was last run where we fought him several times. Okay, one dingle is down. That went very well. This is a rather epic ending. I like when runs end like this. Ouchies. Honestly, I think we're gonna lose. I think we are going to lose. But I could be wrong. It's just my feeling. Of course he spawned more knights in time. Oh. The bloat, not that bad all things considered. Although having him charmed could be a problem. Oh my god, I got hit by the eye. Don't let bloat's eye kill you. I know Monster's Lung gets a lot of hate, but I need something to help my damage output right now. 3, 4, 5, drop down on the floor. This room might be it. Yep. Oh, I should have just stayed still and let them kill themselves. Regardless, that was a good run, and despite the defeat, I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you did too. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with more. Till then, take care, have a good one everyone, and I will see ya next time around. Later.